Throughout history, many wars have occurred. However, some are not just wars, but pivotal moments that dramatically change the course of human history. One such battle is the monumental Battle of Kadesh, fought in 1274 BCE between the Hittites and the Egyptians. The Battle of Kadesh is not only one of the greatest and most significant battles in recorded history, but it also marked a crucial turning point in the shaping of the concept of peace in human history. This battle witnessed one of the most important political, military, and diplomatic struggles in the ancient world, as it was not just the clash of two great empires, but also a battle that ultimately defined the future of peace in the ancient world. The Battle of Kadesh was the result of a long-standing political and military rivalry between the Hittites and the Egyptians. These two great powers were fiercely battling for control over the Mediterranean trade routes. These trade routes represented not only economic power, but also cultural and military influence. Therefore, for both sides, Kadesh, located to the west of the Mediterranean, held great strategic importance. Kadesh stood like a thin line dividing the two states. Both sides entered this battle not only for territorial gains, but also to push their civilizations a step further. While the Hittites consolidated their power from the north, Egyptian pharaoh Ramses II sought to expand Egypt's influence in the north. However, this struggle was not just about territorial sovereignty. The Battle of Kadesh also tested the leadership and strategic understanding of the people of the time. The battle would not only test the strength of both sides, but would also turn into a great internal struggle. Both armies would suffer great losses. As Ramses II advanced toward Kadesh, he was met with a carefully planned trap by the Hittites. Hittite King Muwatalli had devised a clever espionage plan to deceive the Egyptians. Two Hittite spies had surrendered to the Egyptian camp, claiming that the Hittite army was far away. This misleading information caused Ramses to split his army and place it in a vulnerable position. However, Ramses soon realized the trap and attempted to rally his troops. This event is considered a classic example of strategic deception in military history and inspired similar plans in later wars. The battlefield was established near the Orontes River, close to Kadesh. This region not only had military significance, but was also noted for its breathtaking natural beauty. At that time, the water of the Orontes River played a dual role in this great conflict, both as an ally and as an adversary for one side. The Hittites, with over 37,000 soldiers and 3,000 war chariots, surrounded the Egyptian army, initiating one of the largest and bloodiest land battles in history. The Hittite war chariots, among the most advanced technologies of the time, were fast, maneuverable, and equipped with heavy weaponry, inflicting significant losses on the Egyptians. However, Ramses showed his superior leadership skills at a critical moment in the battle. The pharaoh personally led his elite guard and launched a powerful counterattack. In the midst of the battle, his extraordinary leadership proved to be so effective that it could change the fate of an entire nation. Ramses' bold move boosted the morale of the Egyptian army and helped keep the battle in a stalemate. After hours of intense fighting, neither side emerged victorious. While the Battle of Kadesh was one of the greatest and most complex battles of the ancient world, no clear winner emerged. However, this battle left a significant mark on human history in another way. Following the battle, the first written peace treaty in history was signed between the Hittites and the Egyptians. The Treaty of Kadesh marked the first time in history that two great empires sought a diplomatic solution to their conflict. This treaty was not only a political, but also a cultural revolution. It demonstrated that, during that period, peace was considered more valuable than war. The Treaty of Kadesh became a turning point in diplomatic history and showed that peace was as important as war. The Battle of Kadesh was not just a conflict. It was also a symbol of humanity's effort to go beyond war and discover lasting peace. While many battles can change the course of history, Kadesh stands as one of the first moments in history where peace, rather than war, took center stage. This battle teaches us a valuable lesson from the past. True victory lies not in winning a war, but in building lasting peace. As humanity continues to win wars, it will increasingly understand the importance of winning peace. And perhaps The true victory will ultimately come through the establishment of lasting peace for future generations.